Hello there, it's Phil Rose from Ignium Consulting. Kerry and I put out a message yesterday to help businesses set up their teams for working from home. We wanted to follow up on that today because one of the questions we get asked as change management consultants, as coaches and trainers, is around how do people manage their business at this time. We're all facing a crisis together, it's going around the world. But the key is we still have businesses to run. The business leaders we're talking to are coming to us saying, look, what can we do to support them in this time? So we thought it's worth us just putting a further 8 tips together on the things we believe companies need to be doing, leaders need to be doing to help them through this turbulent times. The key is we're going to get through this. We will come out the other side. It will be a different world. We've got to work through it. It's going to be tough. But the point is we will come out the other side. And the key is those businesses that do best are the ones that are going to stay now doing the things they're focused on to make the best of it. So the key we say is be flexible. Be flexible with your teams. Obviously the remote working is being enforced on most people. Be flexible with them. Be flexible with the approaches to doing things. Be open to new ideas. Those people who have been in the office before are going to have to look at different ways to manage their people, to work with them, to reach out to them and support them in times when they're going to be emotionally needing as well. So 2 things for a leader. One is manage your own emotions, be authentic with your team, but also be aware of what's going on for your team members as well. It's not just business as usual, even though we need it to become business as usual. And that key thing there is around being open with people. Openness is key. Open about your own feelings, open about what's happening in the business, open about what's happening in projects. You may not know all of the answers, but by being open now, you're going to build more trust in your people. They're not going to be able to be with you physically. They're not going to see what's really going on face to face. So look at how you can build that openness into your working day to help your teams understand you and also become open with you and what you're doing. That's going to lead to trust. You've got to trust your people. Trust them to do the job they're paid to do. Trust them to do the job that you've built the business around. We always come back to this word purpose. If people understand the purpose of what they're doing, they're more committed to it. So really communicate what that purpose is now so they're working on that together. And we know it's hard, but they've got to feel valued, and that's one of the ways to bring them together. Critical for any business obviously is managing the money. I don't need to go into this too much because I know money is going to be on the front of everybody's mind at the moment, whether you're in a small business or a large business. Cash is still going to be critical. So really just be aware of where you're spending your money, look at the projects that are paying, look at the suppliers you need to work with, those that you can do different negotiations, manage different relationships, look at what you can do to support each other. We're all in this boat together, so every business needs to work together to get to a common aim, which is survival for us all. And I believe it will come to an end, but we need to just manage it through. Managing the money in terms of obviously looking at which projects pay as well. There's going to be some piece of work you're working on today that pay you better than others, pay you quicker, and especially if you've got less staff to work with, discuss with your clients what you need to do to satisfy their needs and be open with them about how you can juggle different priorities to get things done on their behalf. We're all seeing notes from supermarkets at the moment looking at how they're redeploying staff, closing different parts of the supermarket to deal with different issues. You need to do the same with your clients at this stage. Make sure you're open. Openness is key. Where people don't get clarity, that's when the resistance gets built. I'm a big fan of this next point, and I'm going to say this, but you've got to continue to invest in your people. Your people are key, your people are critical, they're your biggest asset. And I always say that income follows the asset. We know it's going to be short on time, short on money, but make sure people know they're going to get that investment still. If you've got training programs running, please keep them running. Coaching, keep it going. In fact, I would say invest as a coach, invest more in that, because actually at this time, people are going to be struggling to make decisions, struggling to make understanding of it. Having a coach is critical, to someone to stand beside you, to go along your path, who's neutral to your business, who can ask you those questions and help you understand what really needs to be done. So I would say invest in your coach, invest in your training, keep it going. Innovation. Creativity is going to get us through this. It's a different world. We need to do things differently. Change your look at your pricing, look at your packaging, your products, look at the way you deal with your customers, look at the way you deal with suppliers, come up with new ways of doing things. That's key. And above all, maintain your insanity. Health, well-being is critical to this. You've got to lead from the front and you've got to be conscious of your own needs because that's what your business would expect as well. So look after yourself, look after your team, be safe. It's Phil Rose from Ignium. If you need more, igniumconsult.com. Thank you.